Hi everyone, my name is Anna Peterson and I play oboe and English horn in Canada's National Arts Centre Orchestra. This is my playlist. The people that normally choose the music are the artistic team, the music director, the guest conductor, the soloists. That's why this was so special, because it was me and the artistic team that got to choose together. We have such an amazing group of talented people that are on stage every week, and I just wanted an opportunity to sort of feature as many people as possible. The concert is going to start with the fanfare from La Pairie by Dukas. I don't even play. It's just the brass section, because I love brass music, and why not? I first heard La Pairie when I was playing in the Rochester Philharmonic Orchestra when I was just out of school, and I just fell in love with it every time. It gave me goosebumps. So I thought, what better way to start Anna's playlist than La Pairie? And so after the brass fanfare, I'm going to walk out and play one of my favorite concertos of all time, the Kromer Concerto, Opus 37. This piece is super special to me because I played it when I was in high school. I won a few concerto competitions with this movement, and I haven't played it in 20 years. So I thought it was time to dust off the cobwebs and give it another go. Like the cutest piece in the world. It's just so sparkly, it's so happy, it's so shiny, and I don't think anyone who hears it can help but smile. It's just nice, effervescent music. Okay, next on the playlist is one movement from Prokofiev's Romeo and Juliet called Montagues and Capulets. And this piece is so special to me because when I was first in school, this was the first moment of my first rehearsal of my first year of school. And I remember sitting on stage when the brass came in, and I just thought, oh my gosh, I think I'm in the right place. And so every time I hear this piece, it brings me right back to like little 18-year-old Anna, and I just can't get enough. I love this one so much. I love that. I think there's going to be quite a few on this playlist where people go, oh, that's in that movie, or oh my gosh, that was in that commercial, or wow, I guess I know more about classical music than I thought. Okay, the next piece on the program is the second movement of Rachmaninoff Symphony No. 2. When we were in COVID lockdown and we couldn't play music with our colleagues and we were just sort of desperate to find that connection and feeling from a piece of classical music, my husband and I would put this on the loudspeakers at home and crank it as loud as we could and just feel, because it has everything in one movement. It starts out super loud, exciting, fast, fiery. And then we get into like, it's just these big, gorgeous, sweeping melodies and crescendos, and oh, so beautiful. It's easy for us to kind of indulge as musicians in music like this. Lots of vibrato, lots of singing. So it's a real feel-good piece to play. And for me, I think it's a feel-good piece to listen to. Then we come for something totally different. And the next piece is by Ravel, and it's called Le Tombeau de Couperin. And it is every oboist's favorite piece because the whole thing begins with a huge oboe solo. And it's one of those solos that when you're practicing at home, you know, you have to practice it a lot, but when you play it in the orchestra, it's always way more fun to play it in the orchestra than by yourself. My first experience with Tombeau de Couperin in high school, I was particularly green. And my teacher called me up and said, hey, Anna, what are you playing on your upcoming youth orchestra? And I told her a few of the pieces, and then I said, and then there's this piece called like Tambo or something. And she's like, what? Come for a lesson right now! And so that's when I learned, oh, I guess Tombeau de Couperin is a big one. I should probably practice that one. We have a little work to do. At the time, I had no idea how big it was, and now looking back, I go, oh my gosh, super valuable. So grateful. And then after Tombeau, we are going to turn up the heat again. Shostakovich Symphony No. 10, the second movement. This movement is like fireworks for the orchestra. You kind of plant your feet, buckle up, and we'll see you in 4 minutes at the end of 1,000 bazillion notes. It's just, ah. And it just, I think there's something very raw, very human, very visceral about this movement, and I can't wait to play it for you. After Shostakovich 10, we're going to do something completely different. We're going to all have to calm our heart rates down a little bit because it's time for Yosuke to be featured on the slow movement of Barber's Violin Concerto. I love the recording that the St. Paul Chamber Orchestra produced with Hilary Hahn and Hugh Wolf conducting. The oboe solo in that recording is played by Kathy Greenbank, and it's just so beautiful. I feel like it's sad and hopeful at the same time. It's just so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Okay, add to playlist. Here we go. And then we're going to finish the concert with 3 movements from Stravinsky's Firebird. Starting off with the Infernal Dance, which is quite another raw, kind of tear the paint off the walls movement. It's very, very exciting music. Followed by the Berceuse, which is sort of, I just picture just like lack and loneliness. And then after the Berceuse, it comes sort of like rising through the ashes. You have the finale, and it's just so happy. It's so positive. It's such a ta-da ending of a piece. And I thought it would be a great ending of the playlist to just kind of leave you feeling, well, I don't want to ever tell anybody how to feel. Like, that's the point of art, is to feel something. And so I just invite the audience that comes to this playlist concert to just feel very open to let themselves feel whatever it is that comes up. That's the point of what we do, to share this art form to make you feel something.